Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm just starting to record this video when Bitcoin, or while Bitcoin is actually dropping through the 28.6k support level. Something that actually is not a surprise. It is following here this Elliott Wave count. It has been my primary forecast and expectation that we are breaking this level. So it's looking good for now, but it's way too early to really talk about a confirmed breakout to the downside. We need to now break below that previous swing low here at 28k from yesterday. If we don't break below it, it just will mean that we're probably going to get another iteration to the upside. What I always need to say, first of all, and that is also what I mentioned in the previous video, these triangles here, this ABCDE triangle, for example, they are very, very hard to forecast. They're among the hardest patterns to forecast. Yeah, a wave B, for example, is also extremely difficult because a wave B can be an overshooting wave B, like Bitcoin did it, for example, here. Yeah, this was also an overshooting wave B, which is actually part of a correction, but it just looks so bullish. Yeah, it just looked so bullish. Now, a few of your viewers, of you guys, will remember that in September already, I wasn't happy with the overall structure of this chart, yeah, and was really, really doubtful about this increase. In the end, we made a new all-time high, but it was not a sustainable all-time high. It was not the bullish breakout. It was not the impulse that we wanted to see. No, it was just a corrective wave, which was already confirmed or indicated by this structure that we saw here, this wave B low in September 21. But yeah, very hard to forecast a wave B. Very hard to forecast as well a triangle formation, which can just extend, yeah, and everything. But at the moment, it's looking good for my primary expectation here. The Bitcoin price seems to start to roll over more and more, and the lower the price goes, the less is the likelihood that it actually will break to the upside of this triangle. This is of course possible, and this is of course also possible in a wave 4 scenario. So what we're doing here, you can see this here is a wave 3. That was the May low, yeah, on the 12th of May, the low at around 25k. We're now moving up, or we moved up in a wave 4, which is then in the shape of this ABCDE Elliott Wave triangle. Yeah, an Elliott Wave triangle consists of 5 main waves, which again have 3 sub waves each. That peaked here at 29,850. And you would usually expect that to break to the downside of the triangle, which it is doing. It already looked like it yesterday, and yes, this would count, in my opinion, as a first impulsive wave down. We then had a corrective wave 2 to the upside, and I told you earlier today that if this scenario is being followed, which is my primary expectation, then we are going to come down lower here in a 5-wave move, maybe here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or actually what I think is more likely, oh come on, 1, 2, no, because we cut actually here into that price area, so maybe forget about what I just showed you. Here in this as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that this is now the 5-wave move in the wave 3, which belongs to this wave pattern 1, 2, 3. Yeah, in this scenario would come down to 26,500 as indicated in the previous video in that wave 3 now, then moving up in a wave 4 and moving down in a wave 5. Bear in mind, this does never move in a straight line, but we now need to move down lower. Yeah, so this wave 3, as you can see as well, consists of subwaves. You know, in any wave, you always have optimism and pessimism, fear and greed. They are the 2 key emotions, and that gives you this up and down pattern. Yeah, and it is always there, you know, and therefore nothing moves down in a straight line. Made a joke earlier in the video, except Luna. It's not that funny considering that I also lost money with Luna, but you know, it's just what it is. But yeah, here, so what would the price now need to do? So we would now need, if we assume that, okay, here that higher degree where wave 2 is finished, we're now moving down in a wave 3, which is fine, especially as we broke below 28.6k, which is fantastic. Yeah, some of you might think, oh, this guy is crazy, he expects price to go lower, he's crazy. Why does he say it's fantastic? Well, it's fantastic because the Elliott Wave count suggests that we are going down lower. And the faster this happens, the faster we're also going to go back into a bull run. It's just what it is, right? The longer this correction takes, the more painful it will be. So we would now need to move down to 27.5K in this wave 3, in this third wave of the wave 3. That would be slightly below that wave 1 at 28K. So as long as we now break the 28K level, I'm happy. There will probably be some support down here, yeah, but I would expect it to work out now with a high likelihood. Nothing works 100% of the time. This is all probabilities, that this is all likelihood, yeah. And someone made a comment earlier that I would only tell people that the price is dropping after it already dropped. Well, I mean, I've been talking about price drops here for Bitcoin for 6 months now, and even when we dropped down here to the 25K level, I told you there will probably be one more low, but also that at any point in time now, the market could decide to move to new all-time highs. That is very important. Throughout the last 6 months, until we reached this target area here, between 20 and 26K, 20 and 28.6K, until we reached that, I told you all the time that we will get into this price area. Now that we have reached it, I'm telling you that at any point now the price could move up. But short term, my expectation is still that we go once more lower and make a lower low compared here to that wave 3 low of 25.5K, because the short term Elliott Wave count would suggest it. As soon as we see, even if we don't reach it, yeah, we don't need to, because Bitcoin has done what it needs to do in this overall correction. It has reached from that higher level wave count, it has reached the target area. And therefore it has done what it needs to do. And if we now see the first impulsive wave up, yeah, and then the first corrective wave down, then we can be quite sure that that the low is in, yeah, but only then. And also, as soon as we break above 40.8K, yeah, this is one important level and the impulse. That's what we want to see, and ideally also some bullish divergences on the indicators like the ADX, the MACD, and the RSI. But at the moment, this just looks so corrective. Yeah, this is not impulsive at all, what we're doing here. I can't count this as an impulse, what we're doing here at the moment, yeah. Absolutely not. Especially, and someone suggested that, I mean, you know, everything's possible, but how likely is it? You know, that this here, what we're doing now is a corrective move in a wave 2. So basically that this here would be an impulse, a 1, and this would be a wave 2. Problem is, in a wave 2 can never consist only of a triangle. So this doesn't work. And also, it just isn't likely. Yeah, it could be because we have come down in the target area. So at any point in time, Bitcoin might now decide to turn to the upside, and I wouldn't even have a problem with it because it reached the overall target area. But primary expectation still down because the short-term Elliott Wave count isn't finished yet. Yeah, we need to finish here this red wave 5 after we made a wave 3 here in May, wave 4 late in May, and now wave 5 coming. What else? A lot of questions about, you know, can I make a video about the Elliott Waves? Well, check out my second channel, More Trading Online. I've got one playlist about the Elliott Waves. It's only really basics. I'm currently working on my Elliott Wave chapter for the trading course that is being published on morecryptoonline.com. If you decide to buy the trading course, it's currently at a discounted price, and channel members get even more discount. And I think it's a very reasonable price, honestly. But yeah, overall, that is what I can do, right? So you've got already some basics on the More Trading Online channel, and if you want to learn more, maybe check out the trading course. But yeah, the message here is just, in my opinion, still, with the Elliott Wave method, you can, as good as and as close as, you know, or no, better than with any other method. Yeah, the Elliott Wave method is suitable, most suitable to forecast price moves well in advance. And there is never a 100% guarantee, but it is what comes really closest to the crystal ball. You know, of course, it's never 100%. Never. Maybe it's more about 70 to 80% accurate. Yeah, 80 would be a stretch, I guess. But you know, that is already amazing. Yeah, because if you can use that, and if you win 70% of your trades, or even if you only win 60, or even if you only win 51% of your trades, yeah, and you have your risk management in place, you're a profitable trader. That is just how it is. So yeah, all good at the moment. While I'm talking, we're dropping a little bit further. So all eyes now need to be on that 28k level to break that and confirm lower prices, break that swing low, and it could be a red weekend. Okay, that is here currently my view. If we move higher, just one last sentence here. If we move higher, we should not move above, but I've indicated that before, we shouldn't move above the $29,370 level here. Next resistance, which we also shouldn't move above, ideally, is 29,738. And on any move up now, we probably will see 28.6k as resistance. Yeah, that would be important actually to get a retest, because we now dropped back into the target area. Yeah, a level that the price was dancing on all the time. Yesterday we broke already into it. Told you this was probably not the lowest low. We're probably going to come down lower. We're trying it at the moment, but we did not manage to do the retest yesterday. We didn't close an hourly candle below that level. We just now closed an hourly candle below the level, and it would be nice to also close a 4-hour and to retest that, yeah, to retest it. We now see already the candle going up a little bit, so maybe we are now all the way up to a retest 28.6k. And if we don't get the retest, or if the retest is successful, yeah, and we then move down, that would really probably trigger another sell-off all the way down to 27.5k in the first place, before we then move down further. Okay, that's my view here about Bitcoin at the moment. Exciting at the moment. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.